Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I am Omotala, and if you are new here, you are welcome. Please consider subscribing and click on the bell notification icon so that you always get notified every time I upload a new video, which is at least once every Friday. Now, on this channel, I create a variety of content. I make mom vlogs, DIY videos, DIY hairstyles. I make gardening videos. I also do a bit of mom vlogs. And I recently started creating content around South Africa, where I currently live. Now, I live here with my husband, who is also Nigerian, and together we have 2 boys. I also have a second channel here on YouTube, and that is my cook channel, which is Cook with Tala Lucy. I will leave a link to that channel in the description box below. Please go over there and show me some love as well. I'd also like to thank everyone for all of the love and the comments that I got on my last video. The comment section, no be here. The comment section is just blowing and booming with different topics and suggestions on content that you would like to see, and I see and I note all of them. I'm working on creating content around all of your suggestions. Thank you so much and keep the love coming. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the things that I absolutely love about South Africa. Now, I've been here for almost 8 years, as I said in my last video, and I'm just going to be giving you a rundown of some of the things that I absolutely love about staying here in South Africa. First thing I'm going to be talking to you about is, of course, the first impression that I have about South Africa, and that is that the infrastructure is in place. When I talk about infrastructure, I'm talking about good roads, all of the amenities, street lights, robots, as you call them here. We call them something else back home, and that of course ultimately contributes to the overall beauty of the country. Now, I'm talking about the province where I am. I am in KwaZulu-Natal and I stay here in Durban. Now, Durban is so beautiful. I think it's considered the second destination site here in South Africa because of the weather and a bunch of other factors that contribute to that fact. I love the fact that everywhere you turn, or almost everywhere you are, is picture perfect. And when you take pictures in the background, you do not have to do much as with editing and, you know, just cropping out some of the unwanted things that you don't like in the background. So I love the fact that almost everywhere is picture perfect. And I love the fact that, you know, it's just a beautiful place, you know, to live, to explore, and just to experience. So the beauty and the infrastructure. The beauty is one of the things that I really love about South Africa. Okay, so the second thing I absolutely love about South Africa is, of course, the weather. Now, this is largely dependent on the place where I am, which is Durban. I live here and the weather is so nice. It's probably one of the things I will miss if I were to ever leave this place. The winter is not so bad. I mean, today is the 26th of May and I have on a cotton top and it is almost sleeveless, but I'm not feeling the cold as you know, as it were. Although it's a bit sunny today, but you know, the weather is just very friendly. The weather is it's so nice. It's perfect for me. For someone coming in from Nigeria, where we do not have cold weather as it is here, it is a nice adjustment for me to just integrate myself with a different kind of weather. So even the summer is just perfect. It's not scorching hot, but it gets warm where people can go to the beach and have fun and, you know, wear your shades, you know. It's just perfect weather. I love the weather here in Durban. Now, of course, this will be different in places like Gauteng and, you know, Onderberg, Bloemfontein, and all of those places. I hear that those places are really cold. Eastern Cape is also very cold. I've heard that it is very cold. So it doesn't snow here in Durban. That is one fact that I would like to point out. So I love that fact as well. I also love the fact that it doesn't get so cold where it is unbearable. Of course, the winter is going to come eventually and we'll have to go out with our jackets and all of that, but I love the fact that the weather here is so friendly. It's not unbearable, you know. You get what I mean. Now, the third point I'm going to be talking to you about today is, of course, the fact that the people, South Africans, are very proud of their heritage. This is a no touch zone. This is a no go area for any foreigner to tamper with. They consider it, they take it very seriously. That's what I mean. So they're very proud of their heritage. They're very proud of their looks. You see some of them, well, a large number of people rocking their natural hair. If you don't see them on natural hair, you probably get them on dreads, or even the people who wear wigs and all of that. They have days where they rep where they come from. They have a day dedicated to that. That's called the Heritage Day, where they go out and rep where they're from. You have the Zulus in their colorful beads. You have the Xhosas in their attire, their white and black. It's just a day where people just rock their prints and rock their fabrics, rock their beads, and you just see everyone come out, and it's just, they don't call them a rainbow nation for nothing. They come out and it's always just very beautiful. The first time I experienced the Heritage Day, I was actually quite impressed. I was really impressed with the attires. So I love the fact that they are very proud of their heritage, their language. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Just don't touch it. Don't touch the language. Don't touch, they are very passionate about these things. It's one of the things that I really love about this place. Okay, so the fourth point I'm going to be talking to you about is that South Africans are naturally confident. Now, when I say this, I mean they can walk up to you and talk to you or ask you basically anything. They can strike up a conversation and hold their own for a reasonable amount of time. You will get some people who are timid, some people who are shy, some people who can't strike up a conversation, but the large majority of them are bold enough to walk up to you, ask you questions. I think it also has to do with upbringing and all of that, because independence here is something that they take very seriously. So I think it also goes a long way to build their character, to build their self-confidence, and they can just walk up to you and talk to you or ask you anything. And this ranges from children to adults to old people. They can basically just ask you or talk to you about anything, and I think that that's very good. I think it's a good thing to imbibe in a child, like growing up, to be confident, to be able to talk and speak up. So yes, confidence, one thing that I really love about South Africans. Okay, so the fifth point I'm going to talk about today is the fact that the average South African can sing. Now, in my last video, I told you about a clinic that I go to around my house here, where I take my children for their vaccines and their immunization. So there's something that they do every morning. Around 6:30 thereabouts, they hold like a morning devotion or a morning prayer where they pray with the patients before they start to consult and dispense medication and all of that. They always do something like a morning devotion, or it's like a morning prayer. And whenever the sisters, for my Nigerian or other viewers here, when I say sisters in South Africa, I mean the nurses. So whenever the nurses come up to lead the prayers, whoever is leading, just start with a song. And the next thing you're hearing is this harmony. Everyone just goes into their parts, and you are hearing this beautiful thing that's it's just so wonderful to behold. This is a clinic full of people who are sick, or people who probably just need a top up on their medication, or people who have come for a follow-up. This is a clinic. The next thing you will hear, once the person starts leading the song or the worship, the next thing is this harmony that just fills the room, and it is so wonderful. Another place that I've noticed it is on school children. Anytime I'm passing by a school and maybe they are on they're at the assembly, or students are just gathered in a place, someone leads a song and the next thing is a harmony. All the parts are complete. There's tenor, there's alto, there's soprano, everything. There's even basses. It is that full. I mean, it's so sonorous. It's something that I really love about South Africa here. It's just beautiful. You have to experience it to actually understand what I'm talking about. Even in church, I mean, the leader is leading the worship, but even when the drums go off or the keyboard goes off, what you are hearing in the audience is enough for a mass choir. So I love the fact that the average South African can sing. Yeah, so I love that. Okay, so for my last and final point is the fact that you have free access to parks and recreation. Okay, so I love the fact that the parks are well maintained. You know, there's probably a park in almost every neighborhood where you can take your children to play sports or throw a ball, walk your dog, whatever it is that you like to do. And in a small section, there's probably some swings or something recreational for children to just hang around with and just play with. I love that, you know, that is in almost every neighborhood. I also love the fact that you can have access or free access, except you're obviously paying for something like parking. You know, if you go to somewhere like, well, in Durban here, if you go to somewhere like Oshaka Marine, all you are paying for is your parking, and that is totally dependent on you. You can just go in, take pictures, you know, walk on the beach, you know, eat at a restaurant, you know, take nice pictures, have fun as a family on a budget. Where I come from, you probably have to pay a gate fee per head for places. Of course, there are places where you have to pay. For like a place here, I think it's called Japanese Garden, you have to pay to go and enter the zoo and see the zoo animals and all of that. You know, just experience nature, you know, just have fun with the family, run around, and, you know, just have your fun in a very quiet place. So that's one of the things I really love about this country. So if you remember anything that I might have forgotten, please let's meet again in the comment section. Thank you for your interactions on my last video. The comment section, no be here. You people, you scatter ground for the comment section for that place. I am just grateful. It was really interactive. Some of my impressions or some of my notions about South Africa / South Africans were corrected in the comment section. Please go over there and show me some love as well. Please, this is not a contest. This is not to slight any country or to prefer one over the other. So please, let's keep it sane in the comment section. Please, this is not a competition. This is not to drag anybody or drag any country. These are just some of my observations on the country where I am. I'm not trying to start a war in the comment section. Please, let's be civil. Let us respect each other's opinion. There's no contest here, please. So go over there to the comment section. Regard everybody, but please, let's try to keep it peaceful. Let's try to keep it peaceful. Thank you so much for all of your suggestions. I really appreciate it. Please smash the like button. It does two things for me on this channel. It helps my analytics here on YouTube, and YouTube just gets to suggest my videos to other parts of the world, and also it encourages me to keep putting out content like this. So if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Biko, go there right now, click on the subscribe button, leave your suggestions in the comment section, subscribe if you have not done so already, and I will see you in my next one. Mwah.